Long ago, there lived a merchant who had three sons. The first was Fyodor, the second Vasily, and third Ivanhoe.
This merchant was rich. He sent his ships all over the ocean in all directions to trade goods in foreign lands. Once he loaded 2 ships with precious furs, wax, and honey, and sent them sailing with his 2 other sons, when Ivan after the same.
Father, may I go in all directions to trade goods in foreign land?
The merchant refused, saying,
You will do nothing but sing songs to the moon and try to make the fishes dance and come home without your head.
However, when he saw how much his son wanted to go, he gave him a ship with the very cheapest cargo of beams and boards.
Ivan prepared for the journey, set sail, and soon caught up with his brothers. They sailed together for a day or two until a strong wind came up and blew Ivan's ship into uncharted seas.
The wind blew Ivan and his crew to the north and to the south. At last they reached to an island. Ivan stepped out upon the shore and found a path where it reached on top of a mountain. There he made a discovery.
Oh my, this mountain is not made of rock, nor sand. Oh my, this mountain is not made of rock, nor sand, nor stone, but of chalk, pure Russian salt.
Without delay, he ordered his sailors to throw away all the boards and beams and to load the ship with salt. As soon as this was done, Ivan set forth once more. After a long time or a short time, either nearby or far away, the ship arrived at a large city. Ivan went into the city to bow before the king and request permission to trade his merchandise. He took a bundle of salt with him. The king greeted him with his family matter and his request.
And what kind of goods do you sell?
Asked the king.
Russian salt, your majesty, Ivan said, showing him the contents of his bundle.
The king never heard of salt. The people of his kingdom ate on their food without salt. When he saw what Ivan showed them, he thought it was only white sand.
Well, little brother,
He said to Ivan,
we have all we need of this. No one will pay you money for it.
Ivan turned away, feeling very disappointed. Then he thought to himself,
Why don't I go to the king's kitchen and see how the cooks prepare the food and what of salt they use?
He went and watched the cooks running back and forth, boiling and roasting and pouring and mixing, but no one put a single grain of salt in the food.
Ivan waited his chance and then secretly poured the right amount of salt into all the stews and sauces.
When the first dish was served to the king, he ate all of it and found it more tasty than ever. The second dish was served and he liked it even better.
Then the king called for his cooks and said to them, In all the years that I've been king, you have never cooked me such a delicious meal. How did you do it? The cooks answered,
Your Majesty, we cook the same as ever, but the merchant who asked your permission to trade was watching us. Perhaps he added something to the food. Send for him, commanded the king.
Then Ivan, the merchant's son, was brought before the king. He fell on his knees and confessed his guilt.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, he begged. I put Russian salt in all stews and sauces. That's the way we do it in my country. And what is the price of this salt?
asked the king.
Ivan realized his advantage and said,
Not very much. For 2 measures of salt. Give me 1 measure of silver and 1 of gold. The king agreed to this price and bought the entire cargo. Ivan filled his ship with silver and gold and made ready to sail home. Ivan told them everything he owed and he had traded the salt, how he won the favor of the princess, how his brothers had thrown him into the sea.
The father got very angry at his elder sons, called them scoundrels, and married Ivan to the princess.
There now began a joyful feast. The guests ate and drank and made merry. Then men began to boast, some about their strength, some about their riches, some about their beautiful wives, and Ivan the fool happily boasted too.
Listen to this. I really have something to boast about. A giant carried me piggyback across the sea.
As soon as he said these words, the giant appeared at the gate.
Oh, Ivan,
Said the gloomy giant.
you promised not to boast about me, and now what have you done? Forgive me.
Tried Ivan.
It was not really that I boasted, but my happiness. Come on, show me what you mean.
Said the giant.
What do you mean by happiness?
Then Ivan took up his mandolin and played and danced the best he knew how, and his playing and dancing was so filled with happiness that all the guests danced and clapped their hands, and soon the gloomy giant let himself a smile and kept time to the music with his feet.
Well, Ivan,
He said at last.
now I know what happiness is. You may boast me all you like.
So the wedding festival continued, and the giant departed to the floor, and the beautiful princess lived happy ever after.